Hold on to your hats, faithful 49ers supporters. Rumors are circulating that a familiar face from the Jets might be heading our way. And it's not just any player. It's a linebacker who's been turning heads with his impressive stats and relentless pursuit on the field. With our current roster needing some tough decisions, could this be the strategic move that solidifies our defense for the next season? You won't want to miss what's unfolding in San Francisco. The San Francisco 49ers are once again in the spotlight as they explore potential additions to their roster this offseason, and it looks like linebacker Jamien Sherwood from the New York Jets is on their radar. As a passionate 49ers fan, I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and apprehension about what this could mean for our defensive lineup moving forward. With Dre Greenlaw's future uncertain, the 49ers have to make some tough decisions about the linebacker position, and Sherwood could be a compelling option. Now let's talk about Dre Greenlaw for a moment. If you were watching the 49ers toward the end of last season, you'd agree that Greenlaw's presence was pivotal. He was a beast on the field, showing just how intimidating our defense can be. But here's the kicker. We need someone who can deliver that kind of performance consistently, not just for a handful of games. The 49ers are looking for reliability, and while Greenlaw has shown he can be a game changer, his injury history raises some red flags. Enter D. Winters, who's stepping into his third year with the team. He's shown flashes of potential, but injuries have plagued him, making us wonder if he's the answer. This is where Jamien Sherwood could come into play. Drafted by the Jets the same year as Greenlaw, Sherwood has put together an impressive season with 154 tackles and some solid pass coverage. His ability to play all three downs and contribute on special teams adds depth, which we desperately need. What stands out about Sherwood is his growth as a player. He had games last season where he racked up 12, 13, and even 19 tackles. Those numbers are hard to ignore. His metrics show that he's not just a one-year wonder, he's consistently been a productive player. And with Robert Saleh now leading our defense, there's a strong connection there that could facilitate a smooth transition for Sherwood into our system. But let's be real, the 49ers are going to have to weigh the price tag. Projected to make around $7.2 million annually. Is that a commitment we're ready to make? I'm torn on this. On one hand, Sherwood's potential is undeniable, and he fits a need. On the other, are we risking too much on a player who's still finding his footing in the league? The analytics are favorable too. According to Sports Info Solutions, only 8 linebackers had more productive seasons than Sherwood last year in their total points saved metric. That's impressive company to be in. When you look at how he pressured the quarterback, generating 12 pressures on just 37 rushes, it's clear that the coaching staff trusted him to attack the backfield. That kind of versatility could be invaluable for us. So, as we consider bringing Sherwood on board, it's worth asking, will he be a game changer for the 49ers? Does he offer the reliability we need in our linebacker core? Honestly, I'm conflicted. I see the upside, but I also recognize the risk in betting on a player who's just getting into his groove. The San Francisco 49ers are at a pivotal moment this offseason, and I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and trepidation as we dive into the latest news surrounding our beloved team. The potential return of DJ Jones has fans buzzing, and honestly, I think it could be a game changer. If the Niners decide to bring him back, it would not only shore up a defensive line that's been decimated, but also signal a strategic shift that could resonate throughout the league. Let's talk about Javon Hargrave for a moment. The decision to cut him just 2 years into his 4-year, $84 million contract is a big statement. Hargrave was brought in with high hopes, but it's clear he never really fit into the 49ers' wide 9 scheme. There's been a lot of chatter about how effective he was with the Eagles, benefiting from a system that allowed him to thrive with one-on-one matchups. Here with the 49ers, however, he struggled against double teams and didn't deliver the war. Pass rushing impact we desperately needed. Cutting him loose sends a message that the front office is committed to making the right moves, even if it means admitting past mistakes. Now this brings us back to DJ Jones. He was a crucial part of our defensive front during his 5 seasons with the Niners, and with Robert Saleh back in the mix, it feels like a perfect fit. Jones is recognized as one of the top run defenders in the NFL, and his ability to shoot gaps and disrupt plays is exactly what we need. According to Pro Football Focus, he boasts an impressive 11.3% run-stop rate, ranking him third among interior defenders. That's the kind of production we've been missing, especially against the run. Sure, Jones has had his fair share of missed tackles over time, but let's be real. No player is perfect. What's exciting is that PFF estimates he'll command a 2-year, $18 million deal in free agency. That's a steal compared to what we invested in Hargrave, who didn't live up to expectations. As a passionate fan, it's hard not to feel optimistic about this potential signing. But here's where it gets even more interesting. If the 49ers do sign Jones, I wouldn't be surprised at all if they also go for a defensive tackle in the draft. With Maliek Collins set to become a free agent next offseason, the urgency to bolster our trenches is palpable. It's crucial for the team's future, especially if we want to improve our run defense and build a more formidable front. Now let's talk about the emotions involved here. As fans, we live and breathe every decision made by the team. We want to see our 49ers reclaim their dominance, and every move in free agency and the draft can either fuel our dreams or crush our hopes. I know I'm not alone when I say that the thought of bringing Jones back fills me with a sense of nostalgia and excitement. He's a player who knows the culture and the expectations of being a 49er. He brings a level of toughness and grit that we desperately need. So, as we wait to see how this unfolds, I can't help but ask, do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn between excitement for what Jones could bring and concern about our overall depth on the defensive line. I want to hear your thoughts. Are you on board with bringing DJ back? Or do you think the team should explore other options? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Let's get this conversation going. Before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things 49ers. Your support means the world, and trust me, you won't want to miss any of the latest updates. And make sure to activate that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let's rally together as a fan base and ride this off-season wave, because the 49ers are looking to make moves, and I can't wait to see where it all leads.